Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a sort of monthly recap because it's been like 3 weeks since I've posted. And I'm also going to be talking about what to do when you have art block because boy did I. Well, also on the top of the fact that I was quite busy over the holiday season, just in general. So here I am showing you in the sort of Reels / TikTok format some of the videos that I had posted, and these were, number one, very well received, which I'm very thankful for, and number two, they gave me an opportunity because I sort of had to force myself to sit down and record content, and it led me to draw in my sketchbook, which was really nice. I had felt it had been a really long time since I had used my art supplies, and just in general, I wanted to get back into the swing of drawing. These were sort of just like, for me, sort of messy, sort of fun, and here I'm going to be showing a study that I did over the past few weeks just to sort of get back into drawing. And while that's playing, I'll talk a bit about, what to do when you feel art blocked. And the 3 things I just showed, so the drawing in my sketchbooks and this study, are great things to do when you feel like you haven't drawn in a while. I know personally when I haven't drawn in a while, I like to go back to things I'm very familiar with, which one of the first things I ever learned how to draw was a face. And that's what I do. I sketch a bunch of faces until I feel like the eyes are correct and I feel like I remember what my art style was. A lot of the time when you feel art blocked, you feel like you're not making things you like. And so the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to stick to your comfort zone. Draw things you know how to draw. I think doing that is fundamental. And as much as experimenting and doing studies is very important in order to learn how to do certain things, I also think just drawing for yourself and drawing what you know is equally as important. Because if you're not creating for yourself first, then you're not going to enjoy it. I think personally, just being able to sit down and be like, I'm just going to draw. And something I saw recently was drawing something that doesn't look good. Making basically ugly art. Something that you know that at the end of the day, you probably won't even like it. But just having the process of drawing is really good for you. And that's kind of what I did. I drew a bunch of stuff in my sketchbook and just filled up like 2-3 pages of stuff that I did not like at all. And I was debating throwing it out. But one of the things that I learned from one of the artists that I follow, which is Drawing with Waffles, is if you don't like it, just keep drawing. Because you're gonna make more stuff that you're gonna like even more, and you have to make the bad stuff before you can make the good stuff, or you have to at least warm up or practice before you can make the final pieces. And ripping things out of your sketchbook, yeah, it may seem good in the moment, but looking back, those pieces are what lead you to where you are, to your new art style, to stuff that you enjoy drawing. It's really important to have this stuff that you didn't like in the past, so when you look back on it in the future, you can be like, I'm coming from here, and this is where I am now, and I'm so proud of myself for really taking that step and going further. And to just kind of get back into this study for a bit, I decided to sort of place the tones on her face because it was a really nice, grayscale drawing. Mine is a bit more blue because I tend to use cool grays. That's what I tend to default with. And I was just using my basic Good Boy brush, which is something I made custom in Procreate, which is the app I'm using, by the way. And just in general, I wanted to do this study. Does it necessarily look like her? No, because I simplified a lot of things and her face isn't necessarily proportional, and neither are the grayscale tones or the values. But I just really wanted to try something and be kind of loose with it and free. And I ended up really enjoying the process of coloring it, and I do think it looks pretty cool, so I think I'm happy. And I just wanted to show this as an example that it's okay to make stuff that you're not 100% proud of. It's just more for the fun of things. And that's what I want to do with my channel specifically. Going into this next year as I draw more things, I want to do stuff that I'm having fun with. Recently, I've been doing a bit of watercolor behind the scenes, and I'd like to do more of that on my channel. I'd also like to experiment a bit more with just markers and colored pencils more on my channel. And in general, just keep posting, keep having fun. I really hope that you all have been enjoying my content, and I hope to make more of it in this next coming year. I have a lot of things planned, hopefully, and let's just hope that they can all go through, which I know they will. They always do. I'm very excited to continue my growth, and I want to thank you all for supporting me on all of my channels, whether that's Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, or here on YouTube. Just in general, it's really been helping me grow. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have an amazing New Year's, and I hope that this new year has a lot in store for you. Thank you, and bye-bye.